Super Banter Brothers!
Welcome to the Super Banter Brothers discussion
thing.
It's not a Let's Play.
That's for sure.
We're talking about the Wii U.
Let's play the
It's
Wii U.
podcast, sort of.
Don't you dare.
Don't you
Sort
dare
of
use
is.
that word in this house. This house of Banter Brothers.
Okay, we're talking about the Wii U. That's the main purpose of this video.
Yes.
I had noticed.
November 18th.
There's the U.S. I think it's coming out
in the US.
sometime December in Japan. I don't remember.
It's
So-
December 8th in Japan and
Yeah.
November 30th in Europe. So we're actually getting it first.
Finally,
So we're
we
the
get
beta
something
testers.
first.
And we're the beta testers.
Don't think of it like that.
Why, that's what we are. Trust me.
Wait, didn't this happen with the... Or no. No, the 3DS didn't launch first here, did it?
No, it's
No.
not Japan
No.
first.
Something did, though. I'm trying to think. Dang it.
The Vita?
No, that was like months after the Japan release.
I don't know. Anyway, before we get off topic.
There are two bundles. There's a basic bundle and a deluxe bundle.
So there's the crappy bundle and the bundle everybody's gonna get.
Basic-
Yeah, pretty much.
Absolutely not.
The basic bundle is $300, or if you want to be specific,
$299.
$299.99. Yeah, it comes in white. It has an 8 gigabyte solid state internal storage. Comes with a sensor bar, the gamepad, the console, gamepad AC adapter, Wii U AC adapter, and a high-speed HDMI cable, which is
They
actually
come
pretty
with-
awesome.
They come with sensor bars. I didn't know that.
Yeah, comes with the sensor bar. It looks like it's the same as a Wii sensor bar.
So it's just for backwards compatibility purposes.
Pretty much, I guess.
I wonder if you could keep the sensor bar from the Wii and plug it in.
Probably, because it'll take the same, the cables for the Wii, like, to connect it to a TV, the component or the composite cables, it'll fit into the Wii U, so.
Oh yeah, another thing. Well, you probably already said this, but the HDMI cable, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
That it comes with that. Both versions come with that.
Which is nice.
Yes, that is very
nice.
nice. Otherwise, I'd have to I already have to switch my HDMI cable between my 360 Slim and PS3.
I mean, I have two HDMI cables, one for each, but it's still nice to get another one.
I have an HDMI cable for my PS3, and I have the crappy Xbox 360 that doesn't allow for HDMI cables.
Aww. Anyways,
I finally,
go ahead.
I just want to say, I'll tell you later. Never mind.
No, go ahead.
Okay, I finally figured out what was wrong with my Xbox that was making it turn green.
Was it radioactive?
Yes. Also, one of the red inputs was just for color, and I didn't realize that.
All right.
Moving on.
The deluxe set, which is $349.99, which is actually the better deal, is
The
Better
deal.
yeah, it is the deal. We'll get to that in a second. It comes with the console, the Wii U gamepad. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention I think I forgot to mention it. The basic console, bundle is white. The deluxe is black. So it comes with the gamepad, the console. The console has 32 gigabyte solid state internal storage.
On the deluxe, yeah.
Under the deluxe, yeah. And it comes with a Wii U gamepad cradle, which is pretty much like the 3DS cradle, a Wii U gamepad stand, a Wii U console stand, the sensor bar, the AC adapter for the console and for the gamepad, HDMI cable, and Nintendo Land.
Now, the initial reaction to the 32 gigabytes, which is super small, is not... I don't know where I was going with that exactly, but I don't know how I was planning on finishing that sentence, but Nintendo has said that you can plug in any hard drive any size hard drive you want, and that's
Yes.
how they plan on doing it. I think the way Reggie said it in some interview was they're going to let consumers choose the size and price of their memory.
Yeah, he said you could put like a 2 terabyte HD or
I heard 3 terabyte.
a 3 terabyte hard drive on for all they cared.
Yes.
Yeah. But
actually, I personally...
Reggie could sell... You said this the other day, Michael.
Yeah,
Reggie
I
could
think
sell
I
me
put
on
it...
anything.
That man could sell me on an old used pile of socks. He's a fantastic businessman.
He is. He really is. He's amazing.
Personally, I actually agree with that because it makes the console cheaper when you think about it, and it's easier to mess with. And, I mean, also, external drives really aren't that expensive.
Yeah,
If
and
you
you
get
can't use like flash drives and stuff like that, just little ones.
I would assume so, but why would you use a small flash drive?
Yeah, because I don't think those are very large.
Yeah. I mean, the most you can do is 32 gigabytes, so...
Yeah, but if you're low on cash and need a little memory.
I guess. I mean, I actually just bought a 3 terabyte external hard drive, so I'm pretty much set.
So you could just basically use 32 gigabyte flash drives as memory cards if you wanted.
I guess so. But really quick, talking about the price between the two, the only reason the basic bundle exists is so they could say they're selling it for $300.
Yes, because $299 sounds a lot cheaper than $349 on paper.
Yeah, the same reason the Xbox Arcade Edition ever existed.
Well, no, that one was just to trick people. Period. That one was
that bundle sucked. I'm sorry, that was a pretty terrible bundle.
Yeah, I got it. I admit to that.
It's way more expensive than the other ones when you have to buy the other stuff for it.
Yeah. But one thing I have a question about the Wii U gamepad. The cradle, that's to charge it up, right?
Yes.
It doesn't take batteries. You just charge it up.
You charge it. Imagine it like the 3DS cradle.
Finally, someone other than Sony is sensible enough to make rechargeable controllers.
Not a third party.
What?
I
think I missed something.
Sony's the only one who had on board like first party.
Oh,
first party, yeah.
I'm sorry, I thought
built
you were talking
into the
something
console.
Else. Yeah, Sony's controller is so much better than the 360 in terms of battery life.
Yes.
I don't mind the Wii though. The battery.
Shocker.
They're
what
okay,
is that supposed to mean?
I don't.
You know exactly what it's supposed to mean, Mister. I hate Microsoft. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't. I agree with you. The 360 controller, like the battery, stops halfway.
Yeah, like I played for only a few hours once, and like the batteries are meant to last for days or whatever on the box. I don't know how long it said, but it barely got through one day.
But so that's what the deluxe edition comes with.
Yes, and really quick, just as a side note, the system's memory, like the what's the word? The software on the system itself it takes up 2 gigabytes of the memory itself. Or I'm sorry, hold on. I'm reading this to make sure I got it right. 1 gigabyte is solely for the operating system. I don't know what the other gigabytes for, but apparently 2 gigabytes is taking up for something for the system.
Yeah, isn't it like 2 gigabytes of RAM too?
Yeah, there's 2 gigabytes of RAM, which is a lot more than what the PS3 and the 360 have.
It's a lot more than them combined.
That's true, yeah.
Is it? I don't even know the specs.
Yeah, I think the PS3 has 53 RAM.
53 what exactly?
Or it might be like 530.
I think it's 530.
Yeah.
What, megabytes?
Right.
Yeah.
What? That just seems so low to me.
Yeah, RAM on the 360 and the Xbox, the 360 and the PS3 isn't very much. It's just enough.
Yeah.
And also the discs are 25 gigabytes, and the system can read the discs at 22.5 megabytes per second, which is about twice as fast as the PS3 and the 360.
I am suddenly tons more excited for this.
Yeah,
and I was really excited.
let me pull it up real quick.
So pretty much it can run Crysis. That's what you're getting at.
Yeah, the PS3 has a speed of 9 megabytes per second, which is the Wii U is about twice as fast, more than twice. And then the 360 has 15.85 megabytes. So that's about...
Damn,
10 more megabytes.
Yeah, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Listen, guys, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Because since it's so low memory, that actually helps it too, because then you don't have to install games. It can run it faster.
Yeah.
So
that's nice. But can you install games? Well, I guess there's no point.
Well, they haven't announced that yet.
Well, I guess there's really not a point, because if you install...
on the 3DS, you install, like, a very small portion of a game, so it might be similar to that.
Yeah, but, like, with the 360 and PS3, you install games to make load times faster, and if the RAM is so high and everything is, like...
Yeah, I think it'll be faster.
It seems like it would be necessary, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm super excited for this now.
But, yeah, I thought I'd bring that up.
I was already really excited.
We should probably get into why we're personally excited for the console. I guess we just kind of talked about that, how powerful it is.
Yeah. Also, because like Michael said, I absolutely hate Microsoft. I can't stand their guts at all. And I just love Nintendo, and I think they should be the ruler of the world.
You heard it here first.
Is that a good explanation for you, Michael?
No.
The only reason I like Sony is because without Nintendo, Sony wouldn't exist. How's that?
That's better. And true.
Actually, yeah, that is true.
That way.
Because if you didn't know, Sony created the PlayStation because Nintendo backed out on making a disc system with them.
Yeah.
I guess Sony itself would exist. The PlayStation wouldn't exist.
Well, yeah, PlayStation wouldn't exist. That's the thing. Anyways, we're talking about the Wii U, not any other console.
Zombie U.
The Wii U is the only console.
Zombie U, no more explanation.
Yeah.
So that's the reason you're excited.
Not necessarily the game itself. I mean, it does look really awesome, and I'm really excited to play it. But the things that they're doing with that makes me really excited for what people might do in the future.
Like with what the gamepad can do?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the trailer they had with the hacking into the security system with the little notepad, the number pad.
Security system. I mean...
Yeah, that security system.
I don't think I've ever been as excited.
That sounds silly, but that is actually pretty awesome.
It is.
Yeah. Like the gamepad is what makes me excited for this console. Like, because there's so many things they can do, and it's right there in your hand. It's another screen. It's a second screen experience.
Is the gamepad multi-touch? Do we know?
I don't think it is, which is a little disappointing, but I don't see why it would need to be in the first place.
Now, like with the pad and the number pad in Zombie U, you want to get it done fast, and if you mess up,
that's kind of why. What's the point of that?
Because you want to do it fast. Because zombies are going to kill you.
But you have to enter a number one at a time.
Yeah, but you want your fingers. Never mind. If your fingers are down on one number, and you don't pull them off.
That's not how it works.
It's how it works on the DS. If I have two fingers on my DS
you don't use fingers
to... If I have two things on the DS touchscreen, anything touching will go in the middle. Try it.
That's because it's only one. It's only using it as one.
Exactly.
One touch.
That's what the Wii U would do.
The DS doesn't have multi-touch.
The Wii U doesn't have multi-touch.
Okay, then why are you giving me an example of the DS?
Let's just assume yes. Okay, Michael. Let's just assume yes. Your question. But
Michael, your question? Yes.
I'm kind of worried about one thing because one time I think somewhere around this past E3, some podcast I was listening to, someone said that they tried when they were using the Wii U controller.
Are you gonna talk about the input lag?
No. I haven't heard about that, but the touchscreen.
The input lag was something to do with older versions of the system, because it wasn't fully connected yet. But they fixed that, so it's just.
But I heard there was some major input lag with the Pro controller.
But what I was gonna say was the touchscreen was like a DS touchscreen, which is not very intuitive for fingers, which is the only thing I'm kind of worried about.
Well, and because that's smaller, it wouldn't be that great for fingers, but because this one is bigger, then...
No, I'm pretty sure it's because of the material, because it has that initial cover, and then the actual touchscreen underneath, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But it does come with the Wii U controller does come with a stylus, so...
Yeah.
Okay, that might help.
And because this is a bigger touchscreen, I would think that they would have worked on it a little bit to make it more compatible with fingers.
I could just hold it like I do my DS if I wanted to.
I don't know how you hold your DS.
He holds it on his head.
With, the stylus inside my...
Oh, yeah, I hold mine like that sometimes.
Yeah. I do that all the time. It's better that way.
I'm glad Nintendo Land is bundled in with the deluxe set, though.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't buy it without it.
Or
I probably wouldn't want to buy it. I'd buy it anyways.
I would buy it if it was cheaper. I'd probably wait for a sale or something. But
we don't know what the launch price is going to be anyways.
It's $60.
Have they said that for Nintendo Land too?
They said that Nintendo first-party titles are going to be $60.
Then the bundle is actually much better then because you're getting a free game.
Yeah. But I mean, they didn't specifically say Nintendo Land was going to be $60. They just said that first-party titles will be $60.
Interesting.
So New Super Mario Bros. U is $60. Which makes sense, I mean.
One of the reasons I'm excited for the console is, we already stated a couple of reasons, but one of the main reasons is the potential. And I throw that word around a lot for things, I bought a Kinect because of the potential.
Potential, wait.
Another reason I'm excited for the console.
Am I wrestling your jimmies now?
Is the first-party games, especially...
Yes.
Since I'm such a huge Zelda fan.
I cannot wait to see what they do.
I just hope they don't pull what they've done for the past two tech demos and made it completely different.
I mean, that's the thing. It's just a tech demo. What else?
I know, but
the art style of the tech demo looked amazing.
I know that, but it doesn't mean that they have to do that.
It doesn't mean that they have to do it, but I want them to do it.
Exactly. Because it looked awesome.
That's like saying...
Honestly, though, I think they will make the next Zelda similar to what they showed with the tech demo on the Wii U. Because so many people wanted that they pretty much have to do that.
It was like
So many people wanted that GameCube Wind Waker, that GameCube tech demo too.
Well, yes, but that was during a time when the internet wasn't very big, so not many people actually saw it, besides the people that went. So the people... Do you get what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
It's more widespread, so they kind of know that people want this.
Fair enough.
They're more connected. How's that?
As connected as Nintendo can be.
Yeah.
Via friend codes.
Speaking of connections, how about that Miiverse?
Oh yes.
Segue.
Miiverse.
Isn't that like that's the like social network me?
Yeah. Basically, it's
It's like
David
Twitter
looked it up,
meets
so let him
Net
explain.
24.
It's their PlayStation Network and their Xbox Live. Basically, it's their answer to all that. It sounds really cool, but from what I've read, it's also going to be really different, like more like Facebook than Xbox Live.
Oh crap! It's like Facebook. I gotta cancel my.
Closer to Facebook than Xbox Live, not necessarily.
As long as people don't keep sending me invites to games I never ever want to play, I'm okay with that.
By the way, if the viewers, I hate Facebook. That's why I reacted.
Well, I mean, I hate Facebook too, but the only real reason I hate Facebook is because you can't freaking navigate anywhere on that site. But
the only thing that I use Facebook for is to enter contests, and I've won quite a few. So, but yeah, going off what you said, I do hope that in some games you can turn off the Miiverse functionality, like in New Super Mario Bros. U.
Yeah.
How like on the map it has some of the text bubbles on it. I hope you have the option to turn that off because I don't want to see that every time I turn on the game.
And knowing Nintendo, it won't be an option at all.
Well, I mean, I would think that it will be an option. But
knowing Nintendo, it won't be one.
Explain your reasoning.
Because a lot of the stuff they force upon you.
Like?
Just like the little annoying stuff. Like when the 3DS, if you blow into the mic on the menu, the stuff spins around. And in
wait.
Funny.
Are you really complaining that that's an option?
It's not an option. You can't turn that off. And if it's on 3D, if it spins around, it makes you dizzy.
But that's
does not make you dizzy. You have weak eyes.
That's not a selling feature of it, though.
You have weak eyes.
That's just a little Easter egg. I'm talking about, like, big features.
Whatever. I
didn't know that they were forcing upon you the spinning of an icon.
Which I think it's funny that I can just tap my stylus below the face buttons and the thing will spin.
If there's, like, background noise, the thing will spin.
That mic's not very good.
Yeah. But,
I mean, it does what it does.
No, it doesn't. I played Spirit Tracks. It doesn't does what it does.
It doesn't do what it do.
Are you talking about the flute?
Yes.
Well, that doesn't work at all.
It doesn't work. That's the point.
I don't think that's the mic's fault.
Oh. It is.
Because there's games that the mic does work with.
Yeah, but you don't have to...
Nintendogs, because you can actually say the dog's name.
Yeah, but it doesn't... never mind.
It doesn't does.
But I just assume...
It doesn't does what it do.
Disconnect the Wii U from the internet.
Yeah, there's your option.
Don't mess with the Miiverse at all. Just disconnect the Wii U from the internet.
I personally think the way Nintendo's handling their online stuff, though, is cool.
Yeah,
like their passive
it's cool.
stuff.
I wouldn't mind. I don't mind as long as it doesn't like pop up like 10 times
icon.
10 times worse than achievements or something in the middle of a game. Then
so
I'll
it's
be
like
okay.
an achievement that covers up half the screen.
Exactly.
And like it just pauses the entire game. Mario walks on and says, "You won this," and then it walks off.
I'm assuming
if
it's like that, then they're gonna have an option to turn that off at least.
I don't think anyone would be crazy enough, not even Nintendo, to do something that stupid.
Yeah.
Well, they did make the Virtual Boy.
That was an experiment, though. That didn't work.
Miiverse is a kind of an experiment.
But I said earlier...
Everything they do is an experiment.
I said earlier that it's not necessarily like Facebook, but in an interview with Kotaku, apparently Iwata did use Facebook as something, I think as an analogy, sort of. But he was using it...
Oh, well, yeah, I kind of get that, because it's like telling your friends what you did and, like, things. Yeah, I get that. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention with the... sorry to interrupt. I forgot to mention that with the premium bundle or the deluxe bundle, there's something to do with the eShop. One place says that you get a 10% discount, but then I also saw somewhere else that you get points for every purchase that you make, and you can
Yeah,
use those points on to buy other stuff.
I saw that. I'm pretty sure that was on the stream.
So is the 10% discount thing just for like Japan, I guess?
Maybe.
Okay. Because the one that I said, that one referred to the premium bundle, which is what it's called in Japan. And then the points thing was referring to the deluxe bundle. So.
Yeah, I was thinking it meant like Club Nintendo coins, but I like that you're getting. Cool. But it is cool that they're apparently getting points for using points to buy games.
Yeah.
By
the way, that kind of what you mentioned, the Club Nintendo points. If they do have a achievement system or accomplishments or whatever it's going to be called.
Oh my gosh, you just blew my mind. That would be amazing.
You earn Club Nintendo coins?
Yes.
Yeah.
This needs to happen.
I mean, if they do it, they have to do that. Like,
if they do it, they have to do it.
Or okay, you know what I mean. But it could be like five coins for like a really easy accomplishment, and then 10 coins for like similar to.
They could do it like a gamer score, only instead of
gamer score.
Only instead of achievement points, you get Nintendo Club coins.
Yeah.
Club Nintendo coins.
But they want to. Those are rewards for buying.
Well, maybe not necessarily Club Nintendo coins, but maybe something else similar to that.
Maybe getting certain achievements will give you a certain amount of coins, but not every.
Or maybe getting all of them, kind of like a platinum trophy, like you get a certain amount.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Like around 50 if you
playing our game so much.
Well, maybe not 50, maybe 20.
20 for all of the achievements?
Yeah, because 50 is like buying the game twice.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Well, I mean, it would be similar to buying the game twice, is what I mean.
I thought you got a lot more coins for buying games.
That's only if you do the survey before you buy.
Why wouldn't you? There's freaking coins.
Well, yeah, I know.
Anyway.
I don't know where we're going with that.
Anyway, so yes, Miiverse. Reading about that got me excited for that. Something that I'm not as excited for, but this still sounds kind of cool, is the Nintendo TV with 2 eyes, because apparently they want to be super lazy with their naming now.
I love when he comes up on stage. He was like, Nintendo TV, and considering us, and then the 2 eyes pop up, and he's like, it's spelled TVII.
Considering us? Who said that?
Reggie.
Reggie.
Oh my gosh, Reggie is amazing.
He was pretty much like...
See, he can turn that name into something awesome.
He pretty much came on stage and was like, yeah, I know it's stupid, just go with it.
He can make a name like TV awesome.
I was kind of hoping it would just be a throwaway joke, and it would really just be Nintendo TV.
Yeah, I thought he was joking at first, and then the logo came on, and I was like, nope, apparently not. But talk about Nintendo TV for a bit.
Yeah, I like how it connects every single thing on the gamepad, that you can watch something like Netflix, Hulu Plus, Amazon Prime.
That is a really neat feature.
And then somehow you can connect your DVR to it. I don't know how that works.
Well, it's like a TiVo account.
No TiVo for sure.
So yeah.
But we know for sure that it's going to be like Michael said, Hulu Plus, Netflix, and Amazon Prime, and TiVo DVR. But when it gets iffy is I'm pretty sure. I'm almost certain that there's going to be actual channels involved in it too.
Oh yeah, I think you can watch live TV.
Oh yeah, because sports.
I just don't know about
not the sports, in the demonstration they had, you could watch live TV.
Well, I know. I was giving the sports as an example of live TV.
Yeah, but I mean just live TV. Period. Just watch a channel.
Well. Yeah, I know. I was talking about the sports part of it, though. bringing the sports thing up.
The sports part is a completely different part, though.
Yeah.
I was trying to make a segue.
But
well,
we're not done with
finished
this.
talking about this part. You're awful at this.
Anyway, yeah, I know it's gonna have
Am
some
I
channels.
awful?
I don't know what channels exactly, but and I also don't know about cable services like Comcast and stuff like that.
Well, I was expecting somehow you plugged your DVR or something into the Wii U or connect it somehow, and then you can watch the channels based on the package you have with your
The
DVR.
Wii U has a cable out in it. You can connect the cable right directly to the Wii U. It's like a cable box.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
That'd be awesome too. But I mean, I don't know. We don't know for sure. I mean, I read somewhere online that like most big cable services would be involved in it, but I mean, I don't know that for sure.
Except for my cable service. Cable service for my home is like a local company. It's pretty much a monopoly on my town.
I love Monopoly.
Yeah.
But so yeah,
Comporium, it
I don't know that
sucks.
for sure, but I do know for sure they're gonna have some channels themselves, and definitely Hulu Plus, Netflix, and Amazon Prime, and it's all gonna be streamlined into one thing.
Happy family.
Yes, one big family. One other small thing, but that I thought was neat was there's a favorite section, and each me can have their own favorites. I thought that was cool.
Oh yeah, because it's like different family members.
Yeah. And you could recommend them to other family members.
Yeah.
See, the way Nintendo handles this is awesome. Their social.
The TV remote on it is pretty cool too.
Oh yeah, can you use that? It said it was a universal remote. Can you actually use that for your TV?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Can you use it? Do you just use it for the TV itself, or can you use it for your cable and stuff like that?
I would assume it's for the... Well, I mean, if you use it on the TV, I would assume that you can change the channel.
Well, I have a cable. I have a DirecTV box.
Yeah, I have a
I mean, I would assume that it would work, so then you could change the channel with it.
Interesting. But that'd probably run the battery down really fast.
Well, if you used it all the time, yeah.
Cool. Novelty.
I could touch a screen to change my channel.
I mean,
revolutionary.
Using a Nintendo controller to change the channel. But anyway, back to the sports. Yeah, you can do some cool sportsy things. I don't know. I don't really care.
Like I don't care about sports.
I don't.
It's pretty much confirmation that my dad's gonna steal my Wii U like every Sunday.
I mean, it's pretty much like, it pretty much looks like what Xbox Smart Glass is gonna be. If anyone knows what that is.
I do. It's their answer to the Wii U.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's their answer to the Wii U and the Vita.
I mean, I think I remember reading something about play stats or something. I don't know. Stuff like that.
I mean, like you said, I don't really care about sports. I will not be using it, but it's definitely something that like someone that loves sports would love. Like my dad would love that.
If you like sports, then this is gonna be really awesome for you.
Yeah.
It's really convenient too. Like even as a non-huge sports fan, it just like looking at one screen and seeing all the scores is brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. It's
a great move on their part.
That much.
And we haven't even talked about the games yet.
Yeah, why don't we go ahead and start talking about that?
Talk about Zombie U, which is gonna be
a little bit. Let me list every single game that's coming out eventually for the Wii U so far.
In North America.
In North America, yes. According to Wikipedia. And these games are 007 Legends, Aliens Colonial Marines, Assassin's Creed 3, Batman Arkham City Armored Edition, an untitled Battlefield game, Bayonetta 2, Ben 10 Omniverse, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2013, Darksiders 2,
system seller right there.
Dirt, I don't know if this is a port of the first game or if it's a special version. Dragon Quest X, Japanese words online. Epic Mickey 2, The Power of Two. ESPN
the
Sports.
Dragon Quest 10.
ESPN Sports Connection. I guess that's just how you connect the sports and everything. It says it's a game. I don't know. F1 Race Stars, Family Party, 30 Great Games, Obstacle Arcade, FIFA Soccer 13, Funky Barn, Game Party Champions,
System seller.
Game and Wario, Homefront 2, Injustice, Gods Among Us,
Yes! So excited for that.
Jeopardy, Jet Tailfin, Just Dance 4, Lego City Undercover, Lego Lord of the Rings, Madden NFL 13, Marvel Avengers Battle for Earth, Mass Effect 3 Special Edition, Medium, and I have no idea what it is, but apparently it's some developer named Bloober Team.
Oh wait, I've heard about that game.
Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, NBA 2K13, New Super Mario Bros. U, Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge, Nintendo Land, Pikmin 3, Project Cars, Project Nova, Ravage Land, Rapella, Bro Bass Fishing, Rayman Legends,
Yeah.
which is going to be it's pretty much my system seller.
Yeah, I know, right?
Rise of the Guardians, the video game, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Sacrilegium, Scribblenauts Unlimited, Sing Party, Skylanders Giants, Sniper Ghost Warrior 2, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Sonic and that's a weird name. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, Untitled Super Smash Bros. Sequel, Tank, Tekken Tag Tournament 2, Untitled Legend of Zelda, The Wonderful 101, Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Online, Transformers Prime, the game, Warrior Orochi 3 Hyper, Wheel of Fortune, Wii Fit U, Wii U Panorama View, Wipeout 3, which is not the Sony Wipeout, it's the ABC show Wipeout.
They closed down Studio.
That was so sad. Wipeout HD was so much fun.
Anyways,
Your Shape Fitness Evolved 2013, Zombie U, Zumba Fitness Core, and these are the download games. 1001 Spikes, Biker Bash, Bit Trip presents Runner 2, Future Legend of Rhythm Alien.
I love that name.
Chasing Aurora, Cloudberry Kingdom, guys, Game of the Year right here. Farming Simulator 2013.
Oh yeah.
Karateka, Little Inferno, Mighty Switch Force HD, which sounds pretty cool. Marvel Pinball, Mutant Muds Deluxe, Nano Assault Neo, Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs, Shantae. I don't know if this is a port of the first game or not.
I would assume that's either a port of the DSi game or just a new game. It's probably a port.
Star Beast, The Stellar War, The Cave, The Pinball Arcade, Tokitori 2, Trine 2, Director's Cut, and an official status unconfirmed for Metro Last Light. It was initially announced during E3 2011 that it was coming to the Wii U, but THQ made an announcement in 2012 that the Wii U version of the game was not currently being worked on.
Oh yeah, that's right. They said they put it on hold or something.
So it's in limbo.
Yeah.
Purgatory.
But I didn't realize there was that many downloadable games coming.
Eventually.
Announced. Well, a lot of these are to be announced.
Yeah. I'm like half of those
Half of them are 2012.
eShop games are actually ones that I'm excited for.
But a good chunk of those are launch window titles too.
Yeah.
Right.
And Zombie U is coming out on day one, as well as Super Mario Bros. U.
And
so I'm excited for that.
Nintendo Land, obviously.
By the way, one of the games that you mentioned, a big game, is Monster Hunter Ultimate.
Yeah, that's huge for Japan.
Yes, the reason I bring this up is because
It has
Monster
3DS
Hunter is.
connectivity.
Say what?
It has 3DS connectivity.
Yes, but it is a big game in Japan, so that's really great to hear that that's coming. I'll actually hopefully pick that one up. I don't know about you guys, because Monster Hunter's pretty great.
I've never played a Monster Hunter. I've heard that it's love it or hate it.
Yeah, I'd kind of agree with that. But the reason I'm bringing this up real quick is because someone just posted a picture. I found it. It's a picture of Monster Hunter Ultimate, but on the TV it shows the game, and then off to the side it has the gamepad sitting on the stand showing a map and like different things that you have on you.
That is amazing.
Wait, and then the person is holding a Pro controller. So you have the TV off to the side. You can see the map, and
This is why I want this console.
yeah.
This is why.
That's why I brought it up, because it's such a great idea.
Speaking of which, I probably just missed this earlier, but does the Pro Controller come with the console? Or no?
You have to
Okay.
buy it separately.
Okay.
What they are selling that on day one, right?
Yes.
Okay, because they
Same
aren't
price as
selling.
like a normal controller, $50.
They aren't selling extra
Game
Wii.
pads.
Yeah.
Yes,
Extra
because
gamepad.
they've stated that they want to make sure that they have enough for the system itself first before they start selling them separately.
And that there's
That's
nothing.
kinda smart.
And there's nothing at the launch window that takes.
2 gamepads.
Right.
Yeah.
But
so
I'm confused.
it'd be a waste of money if they did that.
I'm just confused. If it breaks, do they give you a free repair?
Actually, that was just saw an article just now. That
It's
was
not free, it's a fee.
Yes, you see the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lame.
But
Well,
I mean,
I
they
mean,
will fix it for you. If you
Yeah.
break
Why
it,
would
it's
they
not
give you
forever
a free
lost.
one?
Because it's even if it's in warranty.
I think I read that, like...
As far as
Nintendo-
warranty is
something
concerned,
like-
at this time, no specific announcements have been made. However, it's worth noting that Nintendo warranties do not cover physical damage.
Yeah, that's what I read.
So, it's probably like any other warranty. Within the warranty, if it breaks for something that you didn't do, it just braked. Or broke.
Braked. Just braked it.
If it does that, they probably replace it for free, but if it's out of warranty, they probably have to replace it for a fee, so...
Yeah, like if you crack the screen or drop
Yeah.
it.
Which
If
is
it's
good to
physical-
know, because if you break it, then you don't have to worry about waiting for more controllers to launch before you actually replace it.
Yeah.
So
But,
let's talk about the games we want personally.
Yes.
Zombie U.
That's it?
Just that game. For you.
Actually, that's the only one I really, really want. Yeah.
I'm
I think,
actually going to wait a little bit before I buy that game. I'm going to see how it does, like, review-wise, because I do have the feeling that it could turn out to be bad.
it does.
Yeah.
A Red Steel type of feeling, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does have that vibe about it, but I'm still going to try and get it as soon as possible. I probably won't get it on launch due to lack of money, so that means that I will be able to see reviews beforehand, which is...
Same here.
But
I think that it will... I do think that it will turn into a good game, but I just have that one reservation that it could be a bad game.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can
I'm
see where you're
the
coming
same
from.
way, but I'm still super excited for it. So I think I'll probably eventually cave into getting the new Super Mario Brothers game as well, just to
That is actually one of my system sellers.
just to have a Mario game on it. Really,
Yeah.
is the only way.
I mean, I love platformers, especially Mario games, and I know that the new Super Mario Brothers series isn't very original, but at least it's like a challenging 2D platformer, like Mario platformer.
Mhm.
And this one does have some more unique and original ideas behind it than the last new Super Mario Brothers games have.
Yeah. But I mean, really, the more I think about it, the more, like, the main reason I'm wanting to get this is just because of what people will inevitably do with the console, I think.
Yeah,
So the
same.
potential.
Well,
He's got us here.
yeah, but this just feels more clear than, like, the Kinect or the Move to me.
Both of
Yeah.
those failed miserably.
Yeah.
Well,
The
Kinect-
Move, if
the
you ask
Move-
me, the Move was sadder because it just sort of faded.
It just like fizzled out.
Yeah, the
the
thing with the
Kinect-
Kinect is the Kinect sold millions. It sold like hotcakes. The Move didn't sell anything.
I think
The Move just came out.
problem is that the Kinect was a more original take on motion control, and then the
Yeah.
Move was similar to the Wii.
But
So like,
the Move had a clown nose.
I love how you could squeeze that. That's so awesome.
Yeah, at first, like when they were showing it off, I thought it was just like a hard plastic ball. But nope, it's rubber.
Here's the thing: both of those work, but they just never got the.
All it's missing is a honk inside it.
Yeah, both of those work, but they just never got the attention that it deserved. I guess the support. Yes.
Connect worked if the developer knew what they were doing.
Yeah. And same with Move. If the developer knew what they were doing, it worked.
And the player, apparently, because people have given Move launch game scores from, like, just the one game for, like, 2s to 10s.
That is true, yeah.
Like that Tumble game. Like
yeah, apparently that was, like, half the reviewers thought that was terrible, the other half thought it was fantastic. I played it, and I actually thought it was pretty good.
Can I just say this real quick, though?
Sure.
I would like to think of myself as not having a favorite publisher of the big three.
Insomniac.
That doesn't count.
That doesn't count. But
EA's their publisher now. And nobody likes it.
Okay, that's another conversation.
But out of all the publishers, not just the big three, but out of all the big publishers, I think Nintendo has done me the least harm. So
that is true, yes.
Most.
I think Nintendo knows how to treat their fans right.
Yeah. I mean, they just know the business, I think.
Yeah. Because they've been in it longer than the other two have.
Yeah.
They were the ones that saved the video game industry.
I was just going to say...
People know that Atari pretty much caused the downfall of... Or it was in the 80s, like tail end of the 70s, early 80s. The game industry crashed. And because of Nintendo, with the NES, they brought it back. Yeah.
And over here, at least. I don't think that happened in Japan.
Well, I think it did kind of happen in Japan.
Well, I don't think Atari was really that big in Japan anyway.
That's true, yes.
So video games didn't really become a huge deal in Japan that much until Nintendo.
Yeah.
I suppose.
So, yeah.
But
Nintendo's
anyways,
just my favorite because they have done me the least harm.
Yeah. And they have my favorite, like, franchises, too.
Not all my favorite franchises, but my favorite franchise they have.
What's that? Not all your favorite franchises?
They don't have Alan Wake.
Something tells me you're lying.
They don't have Alan Wake and Mass Effect.
But they have Zelda, which is your number one.
I just said that. They don't have all my favorite franchises, but they do have my favorite franchise.
Smash Brothers, Donkey Kong.
Smash Brothers.
I only like certain Donkey Kong games. You got me with Smash Brothers.
Metroid, Donkey Kong, Metroid.
I don't like Metroid that much.
You can just leave.
Fine.
Anyway, do we have anything else we want to talk about?
The games, because we kind of went off track.
Oh yeah, you guys
like
Rayman Legends because you guys are super excited for that.
Rayman Legends, yes.
So yes.
I bought Origins twice because that is how much I love that game.
I would have bought it twice.
I bought it for the Vita and for the PS3, and I absolutely love that game.
If I get a Vita, I'll buy it twice.
Yeah, get it for the Vita because that is the best version.
Really?
You too, Keith.
Yes, it doesn't have the multiplayer, but you don't need it. Like, it's the best version.
I didn't play it with the multiplayer anyways.
Exactly.
Why is it
like,
the best?
You really don't need it.
Because it's portable?
It's portable. It adds, like, finding these little rune things, so it adds a little bit more to the game to explore. And it's just, the controls feel better. And, like, the screen is just fantastic, seeing that.
I think you might have just sold Michael on the Vita.
Yeah, you have. I'll get it eventually.
The Vita is a great device, but we're talking about the Wii U today, so...
But if you
Rayman Legends...
Freaking indoctrinate me into this Rayman Legends thing. If
you have to buy Rayman Legends. Like, every person that gets the Wii U has to buy Rayman Legends. It's in the contract. When you buy a Wii U, you're given a contract, and Miyamoto pricks your finger, and you sign it in your own blood.
Yeah, the U in Wii U stands for Ubisoft. Everybody knows that.
Exactly.
Yeah, Ubisoft is supporting the Wii U like really a lot.
Ubisoft just owned E3 last year. With everything.
Ubisoft is becoming one of my favorite companies now.
Yeah, they've got
E3
like
last year, which is
fantastic stuff.
so surprising. I mean,
Like they went from having one of the worst E3 showings to one of the best showings ever.
well, 2 of the worst in a row.
Well, yeah,
Hey. At least
Mr. Caffeine.
2010 had Joel McHale.
That's true, but it also had laser tag and the breathing game.
And breathing the game.
I wonder whatever happened to those.
I don't know.
Breathing the game.
Does anyone care what happened to those?
No.
Anyone in the world that
It's
exists?
like a vitality sensor. Nobody cares.
Oh man, that would be amazing if they brought it back for the Wii U.
What if it was the Wii U?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my gosh.
Is that all we have to talk about though?
Yeah. I think so.
No, we got plenty to talk about. I want to talk a little bit more about Rayman Legends. I'm so excited for this game.
I know what you mean. I really do.
And not only was I excited for it beforehand, but then they showed the first music level, which was awesome, and then they showed the Black Betty
The
music.
Castle Rock.
You know
Yeah.
what? I
And it was the best.
I don't think there's been, but do you guys know if there's been online confirmed for that?
There hasn't, but I mean, I don't think there will be.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe there could be an update in the future, but I don't think there will be.
Either way,
2 years later, like Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah. I mean, when you think about it, platformers don't really have the best online. Like Little Big Planet, that's pretty laggy online.
Yeah. That's what I was telling my friend.
It's hard.
either way, though, I think I might just ask for it for Christmas, just because you guys.
You're gonna have to buy it.
You guys are making me feel like it's like a mandatory thing.
It is.
Remember what I said? Miyamoto pricks your finger.
And plus, you have somebody to play with, so it'll be more fun.
Yeah.
I want New Super Mario
Anyway.
Bros. U, maybe Pikmin 3,
Stop.
Lego City.
Pikmin 3 will not come out until spring 2013, so
Really?
we got some time. Yeah. At least in Japan. So, I mean, for us, it's definitely coming out way down the line.
Probably sometime in the fall.
Possibly.
Well, I don't know. Nintendo's pretty good with launching their games pretty close to each other.
Yeah, that's why, possibly, so.
I never played a Pikmin game before, though, so I'm kind of iffy on it. I don't know if
I mean, I've watched, like, people play it, and I've kind of played it myself, but not really sat down to play it, so. I am excited for it.
I want to get the Wii version and see. But Lego City Undercover, that one looks really good.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited for that one, too.
Cool. I haven't seen anything of it beyond the E3, but
I love
cool.
Lego games, so.
Yeah,
They
they're
had
fun.
They had one more trailer for it, and a little trailer for it in the Nintendo Direct when they announced all the Wii stuff.
It had
there
the
was
Dirty Harry reference.
Yeah.
I appreciated that. I really appreciated that.
It was pretty good. He's like, I know what you're thinking. Did he take 6 shots or only 5?
And he's,
Buddy, I
he's
think
talking
you've
about
had
a
enough.
shot of coffee, or
Yeah.
shot of espresso.
Buddy, I think you've had enough.
I mean, that basically just
And
looks
he
like
calls him
Lego
Harry,
GTA,
too, which
doesn't
isn't
it?
bad.
It basically
yeah.
just looks like Lego GTA, doesn't it?
A
It
little
is.
bit. It's got some secret agent stuff too.
See, that alone is cool, so.
It reminds me of, what was it called? Lego Island? Like, old game. What-
Weird.
Anyone remember what it was called?
No, I thought you were at 1st
Mhm.
I thought you were going to talk about that Lego Universe MMO.
If it's an
No.
old game, then you have to remember you are the oldest in the room.
Well, I mean, I would assume that you guys would have remembered it, because it's, whatever.
First Lego game I played was Lego Star Wars.
First Lego game I played was Lego Racers, technically, but
Yeah, it was, that's what I'm saying.
was it around
the game,
that time?
It was around that time with Lego
Well,
Racers.
Yeah, I don't
It was like
remember.
Lego Island or something like that, and you were this guy that was chasing down a burglar.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Anyways,
It reminds me, the Lego City Stories reminds me a lot of that.
Tekken Tag Tournament 2, I want that because I like fighters, and then it has the mushrooms, the Mario mushrooms, the poison mushrooms, and the giant mushrooms,
I'm still
And
proud
it
of
had-
the joke I made.
and you could dress up as Nintendo characters. which
That is pretty awesome. Is that it?
No. Darksiders 2. I don't need to explain that. I like the first game. Haven't got the second one yet.
I think I'll get that for the PS3 though, since I have Darksiders 1 on PS3.
Yeah, I have it for the PC, and my PC's crap, like not good enough to run games. So
Which makes perfect sense for you to own that on the PC.
I got it for free.
Oh, okay.
I won it.
What other games?
007 Legends.
Actually, I am excited for that one.
Yeah,
I hope it turns out well.
Do they have GoldenEye stuff in it?
I'm not sure, but there probably will be something GoldenEye related in it.
Okay.
If I had to guess.
A lot of people didn't. I really liked GoldenEye, the Wii one. So,
I did like that one. That one was pretty good.
It wasn't perfect, but it was cool. I like what they did with it.
Yeah, I mean, it captures what the original on the Nintendo 64 is like.
Yeah, with a new protagonist. Game & Wario.
I do like that.
Yeah, I am kind of disappointed it's not the same format as the WarioWare games, but it's cool that they are mixing it up a little bit.
Explain to me a little bit of how it is now, because I've kind of heard that, but I don't really know.
Apparently, it's not just like 5-second micro games. It's apparently, the boss battles at the end of each game.
So it's like boss battles the entire time?
Kind of. It's just lengthier mini games.
I mean, yeah, that is kind of disappointing to hear, but
there's probably some like 5-second games too. As long as it just has the charm of the WarioWare games, I'm okay with it. Like all the kooky characters.
Yeah.
Aliens, Colonial Marines, that one looks pretty good. The showing they did at the Activision showing at the Nintendo conference really made me want Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Actually, I kind of admit, like, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, how is that not awesome?
I'm not a big Call of Duty fan, but that did look pretty awesome.
I'm not a huge Call of Duty fan. I mean, I liked Modern Warfare, the first one, and I liked Black Ops, the first one. And I wasn't going to get Black Ops 2, but that made me really want it because it just...
What was it?
You could use split screen. One person could be watching the TV, other person could be watching the gamepad. And it's brilliant. And it sucks that split screen isn't around as much anymore because that would have been so useful on the N64.
All right, sorry to cut off, but I think we're running on about an hour talking. At least that's what my recording says. It might be a little bit shorter than that. So is there any closing comments you guys want to share?
This might end up becoming...
Well, yeah, if people can pre-order
depending on what ends up happening with the inevitable PlayStation 4 and the next Xbox.
The next box.
Depending on... Don't say that.
I hate that joke.
Whatever ends up happening with those two, depending on what happens with those two, this might end up becoming my
go-to console.
Primary console for multi-platform games.
Same
here.
Yeah.
So we can all play multiplayer games together. Woo!
Yay! We finally agree on something. Me constantly wanting to.
Just like Injustice.
Everybody? No, we're not. We're buying that on PlayStation 3.
Silence. Well, but wouldn't the Wii U D-pad be better?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
PlayStation 3.
All right.
End of episode.
Fair enough. Is that all everyone has to say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, well actually, yeah, like I said, you said go buy a Wii U. Everyone pretty much is because
everyone has.
There are no more pre-orders.
Yeah, there are no more pre-orders anywhere that I can tell. Toys R Us ran out. Toys R Us ran out.
Well, that's mostly because Amazon isn't taking pre-orders, period.
Right, but still, Toys R Us ran out.
Yes. That's pretty much like a whole nother conversation, but
yeah.
Honestly, I think there will be more pre-orders opened up later on, but for now, like, you can't pre-order it anywhere.
Yeah, let's just hope it's not like the Wii, where it's like they get two in a store, and then people kill each other over it.
It's gonna be like the Wii.
Oh, good.
So far, it looks like it's gonna be like that.
Maybe not as bad, hopefully.
Is it bad that I was thinking to myself that, remember the story that one guy was killed for a PS3 when that released?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of scared that like there's gonna be someone mugging me when I go pick up the Wii U.
Just go at night dressed in full black. That'll keep you safe.
I'll sit in the corner of GameStop waiting for the midnight. launch.
No, pretend you're crazy. No one will mess with you then.
All right, so is that it?
That's it.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I hope everyone has enjoyed this conversation. If it's popular, I don't know. We might have more in the future on little things like this. Probably shorter than this because this ran on a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's it.
Bye.
Bye.
It's so enthusiastic.
Bye.
You're enthusiastic.
Louder.
Bye.
Thanks for killing my ears.
You're welcome.